What's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Lazarian. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I thank you guys for supporting the channel. Y'all keep tuning in, keep supporting the live streams. You know, y'all keep coming in, supporting your boy Lazarian. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I thank you guys. Bit accomplished for 235 subs. My first 4 months doing my YouTube. I really appreciate the love and the support I'm getting. I really thank y'all guys for helping my channel grow. If it's not without you subscribers, I don't get up there fast. But I'm gonna make my Texans video lately. But the Texans have made the playoffs with the Pittsburgh Steelers getting beat by the New Orleans Saints. The Texans have clinched the playoff spot. They made the playoffs. So like I say, a loss today, it was kind of hurt. But I'm gonna get into that video a little later. This video is about the Rockets signing Austin Rivers. Like I say, I said all along, I don't like Austin Rivers as a player. I think he's a bad player. I don't think he's a very good player. He can't shoot a high percentage from the field. He can't make free throws. I want to see how Chris Paul reaction to Austin Rivers coming in to Houston. Now, if you guys noticed throughout the years that Chris Paul left the Clippers the first year, Austin Rivers and Chris Paul had a little beef with each other because Chris Paul wanted Carmelo to come to LA, but Doc Rivers wouldn't trade his son. So, like I say, I can't blame Daryl Morey for making this deal because, like I say, we lost Chris Paul. We lost Chris Paul for like about 2 weeks. You're trying to get more depth at the point guard spot. Right now, Brandon Knight can't find his rhythm right now. He still can't find his rhythm. He still can't shoot. You don't want to keep overplaying James Harden until he gets tired. You don't want to keep putting Eric Gordon at the point guard spot, knowing he's not a point guard, knowing he's not a playmaker, knowing that he wants to get out there and just score and give you buckets right now while he's starting. Like I say, I think Austin Rivers. I don't think he's a good player. Like I say, I always say Austin Rivers was a bad basketball player, but it's not like the guy is a bum. The guy, we need to stop all that. We don't need to go that far. The guy he's definitely not a good player, but he's not a bum. He's an average player. He's a D+ player. He's a D+ player. That's what Austin Rivers is to me. He's not a bum. It's kind of like when you're in class, when you're in school, then you get a D. You get a 70. That means you're below your average. You're average. You're a D. That's what he is. He's a grade 70. Austin Rivers is a D. Like I say, I think he can drive to the basket with consistency. I think he can beat someone to the basket. I think he can play defense, but his offensive game is not as good as nothing. And however, when he came out of college, I thought he was the most overrated player in the draft, and it showed to the NBA. He had a couple of good seasons. He had a couple of good years. That was it. With his father. That's the only good years he really had. Like I said, Austin, I don't blame Daryl Morey for making this deal because you need more depth. It adds more depth at the point guard position, and with the whole off when Chris Paul come back. Now, as far as Chris Paul reaction about him coming, I don't know. Like I said, I know they were beefing when because Doc Rivers showed some favoritism towards his son, and Chris Paul didn't like it. That was the reason why he's out of LA. But like I said, man, Chris Paul, like I say, Austin Rivers, you can fix Austin Rivers. If he just work on the jump shot and get him a very consistent jump shot, Austin Rivers can be something in this league. He can fix his career, but he can't shoot a jump shot. He can't make a jump shot. He can't even make it when he's set. He's not a good passer. He just can get to the rim. Austin Rivers can get to the rim. Like I said, Austin Rivers is a D+ player. He's not a bum. Like I say, he's not a bum by any means necessary. He's just a D+ player to me. Like I say, and I can't blame Daryl Morey for making this deal because you need more point guard depth. Brandon Knight not playing so good at all. He's playing just bad. He's playing atrocious, but he hasn't played it in a year. I can't just hold him, like I say, accountable. But why is he not playing well? The reason why he's not playing well because he has not played any basketball in a year. People forget that Brandon Knight was a 20-point scorer in this league. So get a guy. So Houston Rockets fan, get that guy time. like I said, to get in the rhythm. He's been out a whole full year with an ACL injury. He just get back into the flow. I think he's gonna start picking up his shooting a little bit. He just needs to play more and be practicing more. But like I say, Austin Rivers can come off the bench. I think he can give you good energy. I think he can give you good defense. I think he can get to the basket. I don't see him breaking players down and setting up the making the defense honest. I just see him getting to the basket and making a layup. He'll hit a 3-point shot every now and then. He'll do that. He'll surprise you and hit one. He will get hot every now and then on any given night. But like I say, Austin Rivers is too inconsistent. But like I say, Austin Rivers doesn't need to do much here in Houston. I think Daryl Morey just got Austin Rivers because more point guard depth, and Brandon Knight hasn't got his legs up underneath him yet. He hasn't got a feeling of the game yet, and it's just because he's been out a year. You don't want to be playing Eric Gordon at the point guard, knowing he's not a point guard, knowing he cannot pass the ball worth down. So that gives you extra a defensive player and a guy that can get to the rim. So like I said, Austin Rivers has signed a deal with the Houston Rockets. Like I say, he can potentially help the Houston Rockets out. But like I say, I said all along, Austin Rivers is not a good player to me, but also he's not a bum player. He's a trash player. He's not bum. I'm not going to go that far. But I think he can provide defensive energy, and I think he can get to the basket well. That's one thing I think he can do. He can't shoot. He can't shoot free throws. But Daryl Morey just got this guy basically to depth in the point guard play and bring someone off the bench full of energy that can play defense and that can give James Harden some rest, and you won't have to play Eric Gordon at the point guard when you have to start second quarters out. That's the end of the video, guys. Give me a comment, like, and subscribe. What you think about Austin Rivers coming to the Houston Rockets? Thank you, guys. I might live stream later tonight. Like I say, and the Houston Texans have clinched a playoff spot. I'm gonna make that video later. So thank you, guys. Give me a comment, like, and subscribe on the Rockets signing Austin Rivers. I think he can help the Rockets on defense. The Forest offense, it's a little up and down, but I don't think he's a good player. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Peace.